What's up? What's up? Alright. I was going through, alright, this is the thing. I've sent a couple emails out, but they're being blocked. Alright. It says it there, it says they're getting blocked, they're not going through, or whatever. Obviously somebody blocked my email. This is the thing, alright? I know there's a lot of people out there that are going through this B2K crap or whatever it is. But with me, I know exactly what they do. I mean, they were trying to make me into a mass shooter. They couldn't break me because of my Santa Muerte, I mean? Because at the end of the day, all I ask her is to return everything they do to me. I mean, so they've tried tugging me, they tried pulling me, they tried showing me objects. They've tried multiple people doing it. They tried blanking my mind and making me do it. They tried making me feel comfortable and make it seem like they're talking crap, this and that. Like they've tried making it seem like they're winning. That's the whole thing I tell them. I say the reason you're not gonna win is because I know your people. I mean, this is the whole thing. When it comes down to it, what I want to do, alright, this is what I'm trying to do. Because obviously, I know exactly what they do to make you into a mass shooter. Exactly, word from word, from point to point, from everything. What they do, what they show you. I mean, and then what they do after, which they blank your mind and make it seem like it was you. And they were, yesterday I went to Wichita on the way back. Alright, this is the whole thing. I need to get more evidence, which is, I need to get the implants and all that crap, the location of the implants, stuff like that. So yesterday when I was coming back from Wichita, I made an appointment to go see a neurologist. I know, alright, this is the whole thing, is that I'm 33 years old. I should not be having memory loss. I know why it's happening. It's no secret why it's happening, but the whole thing is that that's his job pretty much to figure out why. I know exactly why it's happening because they'll do it, they'll blank my mind and be like, oh, do you remember what we're talking about? Like they do it out of spite. Because with me, I swear, they've tried so hard, they've tried so fucking hard that I've embarrassed these people for so many years. From every angle, everything. They didn't even tell me that. Every angle, every possibility. So they try to act like they're playing both sides of the field, but that's what made them stupid. That's what made them look worthless. That's what made them fucking be the most embarrassing fucking people ever. And like I said, this is honest to God truth that these people are doing it because they tried doing it to me. Right now, all day today, they stop because what I want to do is try to get a grant. Okay. Try to look for these, and this is the whole thing about it. I already know exactly how it's gonna go. I already know the name of the film. I already know exactly what I want to do. I want to go to these people, get their stories. I want to go to the people, the families of the people that did a shooting and this and that, and see what they say. Because I know my family will tell you everything I went through. They'll tell you from word to word of what the hell's going on and this and that, and then be able to buy the equipment to be able to check the houses, get the equipment to be able to check their phones, and just get all this information, everything to show the world how it is for somebody's mind, how to be and I already know that name I want to call it. It's gonna be called Sleeper Agent, an American mass shooter. Because it's the honest to God truth. I'm not playing around with this. I wouldn't be playing around with this bullshit. I wouldn't be making it up. I wouldn't be fucking doing this for publicity. I'm doing this because I want to change the world. I want to change the United States. I want to save somebody's life. To me, if what I say helps one person, I did a good thing. And that's the whole thing. It's not just my will, it's her will. If you actually look up about the Santa Muerte, that's the whole thing about it is how she helps. That's the whole thing about it is she don't care what you ask her. She'll help you do it. It don't matter if it's from $1 million to whatever. she will help you get that, man. And with me, what I want to do is have her help me change the world, change the United States, open people's eyes. Because this fucking shit is bullshit. This supposedly is fucking mental illness. I mean, you know how many people have died the past couple years? I mean, I was looking at some shit. It said that over 450 mass shootings have happened. You know what I mean? But like that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm alright. They blocked me. They blocked me from doing that because I sent a whole bunch of letters out. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing about it. When it comes down to it, it will be professional. I mean, professional people will be hired. And with me, like, I mean, there's nobody. They even said themselves that everybody that knows what the hell I know are either dead or in prison, and they already erased it. Because like the past couple of days, that's what they've been trying to do to me. It's just fucking, they'll make my temples hurt, and then make it seem like they're erasing it. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. If they have to tell you, it's fucking lying. When it comes down to it, these people, they're fucking worthless, man. That's why I tell people, I said, don't fear these people. Don't fear them. They're actors. That's all they are, is actors. I mean, and with me, like my playlist showed up. It showed up today, said update. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. I mean, I hear my style of music. I mean, it's Hispanic music or whatever. But that does not change what's in my heart. I mean, they're trying to make it seem like my music, that people are going to start being, you're this, you're that, blah, blah. That fucking stuff because of my music, man. Music is one thing. I mean, I like everything. I hear everything from country to whatever it is. Man. And that's the whole thing about it, is they were making a big old deal about that shit, this and that. I mean, somebody obviously, I mean, it updated. And whatever. I mean, it updated and then it had my playlist. I mean, this is what happened. I looked up Mindless X3. Alright? Because I was looking up some stuff. Alright, I got this dude on there named Targeted Slack. Alright? His email is targetedslack@gmail.com. I'm not sure if it's a real person or not. I'm not, man. That's just the whole thing about it. Is that the way he answers, hey, are you the guy with the B2K? I mean, I mean, I said to me, it just sounded funny to me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're a real person, if you're really going through this, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, put your name out there, but I mean, email me back. I mean, and pretty much, I mean, I'll tell you. But when it comes down to it, I mean, I don't know if it's a real person or not. And then like weird numbers have been calling me. It's like some lady trying to tell me, something about my dog, this and that. I'm like, what the hell are you, man? Like what the hell? Anyways, that too, and then that Keith Chief. I actually got into an argument with that Keith Chief or whatever the fuck it is on YouTube. Alright? Fucking said some bullshit that I seen on there, and I told her, I mean, they actually erased the message I put. I put a couple messages, they erased them off. And then like shit I was putting on there, they erased them off. I mean, I didn't erase it. But yeah, fucking Keith Chief, and then they're using fake profiles to talk to me. When it comes down to it, that's what I was thinking about doing. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing about it. Like, I know exactly. I see the vision of how this documentary should be done, and what I want to do is give everybody a word, because I mean, that's the whole thing. What they want you to do, this is exactly what they want. Is for you to be quiet and either kill yourself or do what they say, and then blame yourself for it. That's it. They hate when you say shit. They hate when you fight them. They hate whenever you're go against them. That's the whole thing about them. Like, they're easy to break. That's what I'm telling them. Like, that's the whole thing. They say the word break. Fucking, and they'll make it up too. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's a fucking process. Like I said before, it's a whole process of what they have to do. Everything from the shocking of the chest. And I learned that shit fucking when I was coming from Seaport. Anyways, man, I always say this shit, man, but like, that's just how my conversations go. I mean, it's just like, fucking, I'm a real fucking person. I'm not no conspiracy theorist. I mean, I don't go over there fucking looking for UFOs or shit like that. I mean, I'm a real person. I mean, that's why fucking, when it comes down to it, I mean, That's the one thing I fucking always hated, is somebody trying to judge me or somebody trying to act me like I'm less than them. That's why I fight. That's why, this is how I did it, right? I fucking picked at them. I fucking talked shit. I did all this fucking bullshit till they kept fucking doing, oh yeah? Okay then, let's do this to him. And then that wouldn't work. Okay, let's do this to him. And that wouldn't work. I mean, I was in the restroom one day and they were making both of my fucking feet drag. I mean, all this ghost bullshit too. Man, they were starting that shit. I remember when I was at Seaboard, they were like literally screaming. It sounded like straight Hollywood shit. I mean, it sounded like fucking Hollywood fucking shit. That's why I was like, it's not even scary. Even whenever the ghosts started in the beginning, they're not ghosts, they're holograms. They get mad because I call them holograms. I mean, I used to get into arguments about that shit. I mean, like I said, whenever I think it, they say it. That's what I'm saying. Fucking, like I was telling the other day, is that why it's called mind control? Because I'm using fucking, because me, literally, alright, this is the whole thing about it. When I think, alright, when I think fucking somebody says it, alright? Somebody says it, like word from word, blah, blah. I mean, even the same kind of attitude. And to me, you can hear it's a person. You can hear it. Because pretty much fucking, I fucking have been doing this for this long. I mean, and what they do is they stop for a little bit and make you feel like you're not thinking no more. I mean, that's what the blanking of the mind, and that's what Temples does. I mean, it makes you feel like you're not thinking. Like, I mean, this and that. You're always thinking, but they make it seem like that. All right? And that's whenever they're trying to put the thought in your head. Like with me, they were trying to say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, over and over. Like they did it pretty hard yesterday. I mean, and I was like, man, I said, I love this shit. I said, because you know what? I prove it to myself, I prove it to her, and I prove it to you that you guys are nothing but worthless fucking bitches. Yeah? And but like seriously, that's exactly how I did it. That's how I got all this information. Most of this shit I know now. I did not know anyone else knew it. I mean, it never went down to looking it up. I learned everything. I learned everything by myself. All this bullshit, everything from the blanking to all that. I mean, to what they're trying to do. I mean, to what they're trying to say, and that's the whole thing about it. I mean, they really were trying. I have fucking videos there showing about what they were doing. I mean, how the images will show up like clearly in your eyes like that. They'll show you a knife, a gun, and be like, get this, get that. And that's what since the beginning, they've always called me a sleeper agent. And if you think about it, if you ever hear anything about what a sleeper agent is, it is a hidden agent you can activate. I mean, so pretty much, and I have seen this for years. I mean, the first time I seen it, I was like 5. I remember it was just something briefly. And then again, when I was 18. When I was 16. And then when I was 18. Then when I was like 26, I mean, I seen it a couple times, and that's the things I see in my eyes, and that's what I say. I've said it before, I'll say it again. What I see is fucking amazing. I mean, this technology, I do not understand if they're actually fucking doing, if it's actual visual, like if somebody's doing it in the screen, or if it's something that they use your mind to show up. I mean, to show up. Because the shit I see is, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fucking amazing. It is. It's fucking, like, I mean, and that's the whole thing about it. Ever since I was young, I always wondered, fucking, like, me, I used to wonder, oh, a ghost real and shit like that. But the thing about it, like, it's anticlimactic. Because after seeing what they did, it's like fucking, it's like seeing, I mean, I know fucking like all this shit, right? Like, to me, all that ghost shit is fucking fake. I mean, because what have they done? I mean, when it came down to it, I've never seen real ghosts, but I've seen what they've done. I mean, well, you should have seen how retarded it used to look, man. I used to make so much fucking fun of them, and that's why they fucking started. And they used to say, yeah, we're gonna make the programming better, blah blah. blah. It used to be a fucking ghost just to fly at me, like it would fly from maybe half a room away towards me, but it would look like it was flying like Superman. And I was like, why the fuck would a ghost have to fucking fly like Superman if it has no fucking it does not need to cut the wind. It don't need to cut the wind. I mean, So why is it doing that? And they started getting mad about that. Alright? They started getting mad about that shit, right? And then fucking like other things. I mean, it was just fucking... It was fucking stupid as fuck. And now, I mean, it's pretty good. I used to be at my wife's house or whatever. I used to see all sorts of shit in there too. But it would appear and shit like that. I mean, blah, blah. It wasn't... I mean, it was alright, but it wasn't much fun. And now... Now it's to the point that fucking... It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy, but it's nothing to fear. But that's the whole thing I said. Like I said before, I could imagine a person begging God for help. Be like, please, God, help me. I mean, help me with these damn demons. I mean, help me with this. I mean, I even seen this lady do it once. I mean, that she was actually saying that she would pray to God and all that. And then nobody go and help her. I mean, first of all, society already deemed you crazy, which you're not. You're not crazy. I mean, there's no one to help you. All they're gonna do is tell you, here, take this pill. Take this pill, and then, like I said, that's what they told me. I mean, whenever it started, and I told them exactly what happened. I said, man, these people are trying to fucking tell me to kill the president. I hear a static noise whenever it starts. I mean, and everything, and how I seen shit in my eyes and shit like that. And fucking, they said, well, I mean, you're out of luck. I mean, you're out of luck. And that's the one thing about it. They say they always stop because I always tell people. But now it's getting to the extent that, all right, WordPress is saying it. I mean, I didn't really read the whole article, but they're saying, and it's the honest to God truth. All right. If you look up Mindless X3, I even wrote the president. I mean, I don't know if it was that letter or the other one, because I wrote two of them. I told them that it's the honest to God truth. I mean, I'm not bullshitting you. Now I don't put shit on my kids. I put this on my kids that this is going on. Everybody that knows me, they know I won't do that. Because I mean, it ain't. This is not bullshit. Or I believe it. I know it's fucking true. My Wi-Fi won't lie. My fucking emails won't lie. My messages being blocked don't lie. I mean, how fucking I drove. All right, they fucked up my water pump. They loosed the bolts on my water pump. I put everything back together. I'm a mechanic, all right? I put everything back together, new gaskets, silicone, all that shit, all right? Silicone said wouldn't break loose or nothing. I drove 40 miles, did not leak one drop of water. All right, I went to go work a 12-hour shift. Fucking, whenever I work my 12-hour shift, in the morning, I turned on the truck, it was leaking again. The bolts were all loose. I checked the camera, okay? And the only time anybody could have, it was like, all right, they had to have had access to the camera. Because you can see the whole undercarriage of the truck. It's the whole thing is about, all right, think about it logically. If I would have left the bolts loose, 40 miles of driving, passing people at high RPMs would have leaked all the water. I mean, I'm going 70. It's 70 on the highway to go to Guyman. At 70 miles an hour, you're at fucking almost 3,000 RPM. I mean, you're at 3,000 RPM and not even one drop leak. So fucking whenever that happened, in the morning, I seen the camera. We looked at the camera. I mean, we looked at it. Fucking the only time anybody could have got close to that truck was from 4:50 to 7:30 when you couldn't see the undercarriage. And around 5 o'clock, they were like, yeah. And we all happy, all this and that. I mean, and even one day, fucking, just to show off, fucking, the train was passing. The train's right next to it. And they fucking made me hear the fucking wah, wah, on the fucking, on my ears. When you have the train. Because I was outside and whatever, fucking, and I came inside. And then I literally heard that shit in my ears. And they would turn it up so fucking loud. And they would tell me, they would make me hear, I would hear what I was hearing while hearing what I was hearing. So I would hear what I mean, like that. I would hear that, and then they would play the audio of what I was hearing. But anyways, fucking in the morning, the truck, the bolts were all loose. I mean, the camera was there. I told fucking me, and we checked it, security checked it, and all that shit, I mean. And fucking, there was no fucking way. And they had to have seen the cameras, and they had to went through under the truck to do it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. It's just fucking, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not. I mean, when it comes down to it, I'm a fucking a regular person like anyone else. I mean, like I said, they try to judge me for my music and that. That just shows that I don't. I mean, when it comes down to it, fucking, I don't back down to nobody. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of dying. Look, like I said, always alone. Look, always alone. Look, I'm over here at Walmart right now. All right. I'm not scared of these people. I mean, end of the day, she will not let it happen. I mean, she won't. I mean, because I made a deal with her that pretty much, I mean, because like I said, they were trying to hurt my family, whatever. I mean, and when it came down to it, she's the one giving me the power to fucking fight these people. I know. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but I mean, that's the whole thing about it. You could ask God. You could ask whoever you want for help, and that's on you. She right with her right here. That's who I'm praying to. She's the one that's helped me through this. She's the one that has made it easy for me. She's the one that, I mean, when it comes down to it, whatever torture they bring, what's torture for them means a headache. They'll give you a headache and fucking tell you, oh, we're torturing you over and over. So they're trying to put it in your mind to torture you. I mean, honestly, I'm not lying about this. I can tell you word from word to what they do, how they started, to me how they pull you, to whenever you're passing somebody, whenever you're passing something they want you to do, it'll literally push you towards that side. They try to say, I mean, they used to fucking make me over here. I used to get blisters in my chest. I mean, whenever I would go to work, I would get blisters in my chest. All over. I mean, fucking, and then like right now, they can't make me get me, they can't burn me, they can't do none of that shit. Because fucking, they say they fucking right now, when it comes down to it, and this is what they're saying. They're fucking, they're too many people, no. I mean, when it comes down to, I mean, I'm really honest to God, I'm trying to save lives. I mean, if you want to go to a good website, go to Targeted Justice. I mean, they'll tell you word from everything. I mean, if you're a TI that needs help, I mean, if you're a TI that needs help, go there. I mean, they're going in a lawsuit. I mean, this and that. I mean, they're doing a lot of things. They're doing protests and all that. I mean, fucking, I looked it up. I mean, the other day I was looking through it, and I mean, I actually got in contact with one of the organizers. I mean, that's the whole thing about my emails do not go through. This is what they were trying to say, that all I do is send blank emails. They erase whatever I put on there, and I mean, so if you see this and you got a blank email from me, it's because they erased it. I mean, anything from Fox News to CNN to fucking, even the CIA has got my letters. I mean, when it comes down to it. Because this is honestly, I'm reporting a crime. I reported a crime to the FBI. I'm reporting, and this is national security risk. Because one of these people could be using me, like with me, they was trying to make me kill Donald Trump. I mean, ain't that kind of bullshit? Secret Service came. I mean, he was a nice guy. He was me. I'm not gonna talk crap about this guy. I mean, he was a real good guy. I mean, came over there, did his thing. I mean, he checked, and I was like, I don't got nothing against the guy. I mean, and that was way before he started doing all that fucking racist shit. I mean, I don't got nothing against him. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it didn't affect me for shit. But fucking, he told me it was all in my head. I mean, and he told me to contact them if anything. I mean, I tried contacting the Secret Service. And we see, I got that video of me when I called the first time to the FBI. And the second time, I decided to fucking record. And you could hear her giggling and laughing. Every time I call somebody like that, they tell me the same thing. Like, I tried calling a private investigator. I said, hey, I mean, how much you charge to check a house, check a car? And he was like, take it to a mechanic. I'm like, bitch, the fuck you mean take it to a mechanic? I'm not saying the fucking car's malfunctioning, you idiot. I said, I got money. I got fucking money to give you here. And he was like, no, I mean, I didn't talk to him in person. I talked to him on the phone. I talked to him in fucking front of my wife. And they told, 3 people told me the same shit. So what does that say? That they're fucking, my calls, they go through. Fucking, they're the ones calling back from that number. Or whatever, I mean. It's like I said, I mean, there's a whole bunch, like with me, there's a whole bunch of shit they've done. They can put these people in jail. I mean, even the plotting. They fucking say that they're gonna kill me, this and that, blah, blah. That's conspiracy. I mean, a normal person would get fucking 10, 15 years for that. But why is these people getting away with it? I mean, all these people complaining about being burnt, having headaches, and it says it there. I mean, everything I've said fucking the list is there. I just seen it the other day. I mean, I ain't know fucking that whole list. I mean, I did not know it till fucking just fucking maybe. I mean, not too long because I've never fucking have talked about targeted justice. I mean, but I know fucking everything that the dizziness. They'll make you feel dizzy, and they'll make your vision see like if you're seeing and then seeing double. And they try to tell you you're in a dream state. And whenever you're walking, it'll make you feel like you're moving. You know, there's just all this shit fucking. I mean, all this fucking things they do. All right. Everything from the blanket of the mind. They try to do that fucking all the time. The blanket of the mind, and then try to make it seem like I'm not. They make me move. They're making it seem like they're making me move. But fucking when it comes down to it, I'm moving. But they make it. I mean, it's a whole fucking process. Like I've said before. Anyways, all these people out there that need help. All these people dying. I mean, all these fucking cases of people being burnt. All these cases of fucking people being tortured. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. When it comes down to it, don't let them torture you. Don't let them. I mean, I know. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. If you see my videos in the beginning, they had me dumb as fuck. I would talk fucking all slow. I would do this. I would do that. I mean, they would fucking blank my mind. And the thing about it, after a while, you get used to it. I mean, that's why fucking they stopped. They used to fucking do it every month because they wanted me to have an outbreak, supposedly. I mean, and then fucking you have to see all these videos, supposedly, oh, schizophrenia outbreak, blah blah blah. They've been hiding this shit for so fucking long, and look at them now. I mean, in the verge of getting caught. I mean, that's what it is. Like I said, all these people, they're not lying. You should not judge them. You should never judge these people. Never judge us without being in our shoes. Don't automatically say, oh, well, they're crazy. If you've never lived a day the way we have. I mean, it's not fucking cool. It's not. I mean, I make it look easy, and pretty much it is. When it comes down to it, all you need is common sense. But fucking these people, they're scum. They're pieces of shit. They don't give a fuck. They'll kill kids. They'll kill babies. I mean, and there's the whole thing about it. You think about it. It's like, why does a person that hears voices kill? The whole thing is they get pushed, moved, or fucking whatever to do it. They get tricked. Like with me, they try tricking me a lot. They'll tell me, hey, they'll blank my mind and be like, oh, he's thinking this. Oh, he said this, he said that. And then blanket, like, man, for a while, they were fucking, every time I talk shit, they kept turning it up. I said, bitch, man, save yourself a fucking favor and turn it up all the way. Now, I'm not going to play your little stupid game where fucking you're going to turn it up every little bit, up, you know? But it's fucking, I'm telling you, it's crazy. And like I said, fucking, if anybody fucking sees this video, I mean, I'm telling you the honest God truth. And what I'm trying to do is try to organize a documentary and get the stories of these people. I mean, one way or another, I'm gonna get it. I mean, there's gonna be somebody that, I mean, this is gonna be the biggest thing. This is gonna be bigger than 9/11, pretty much. I mean, even 9/11, there was fucking, I mean, ifs and buts about it. I mean, if you actually fucking seeing some of the things, I mean, even like Jesse Ventura, he actually left to Mexico. I mean, he left to Mexico because, well, I guess they were doing something to him. But right now, with me, they're not gang stalking me no more. They don't gang stalk me. They don't fucking, I mean, they used to do it all the time. They used to break into my truck all the time and fucking do shit and this and that. They stopped that shit. I mean, for what reason? Only they know. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. I mean, even with that, when I started, I kept saying, keep doing it. They kept saying fucking, they kept draining my differential. And like, I mean, I tightened everything one day. And then my fucking front differential, the drain plug, was loose as fuck. I'm going, I made sure everything was tight. Because I was driving fucking, and it was like a fucking, maybe like a month after. I lost my job. I mean, or quit, whatever. Fucking, they were doing that shit. They were draining my differentials. They took out the water. And that's the whole thing. Whenever I did my water pump, I put nothing but coolant. I bought 2 coolants. They're like $13 at fucking Walmart. Or $9. I mean, I put 2 cool. No, they're 13. The Dex. What's it called? The fucking. Anyways, the Dex one is fucking It's $13. I mean, for the orange one. I put that in my truck. I mean, I put 2 gallons. I mean, and it's already mixed. I mean, ready to go. All right. So whenever it got cold, my truck started overheating. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck's going on? I fucking thought the thermostat had got stuck. I took it apart, and my fucking, there was literally ice in there. There was ice in my fucking, in my housing. There was ice in my housing, ice in my thermostat. And I was like, what the fuck? I fucking put, I mean, was obviously I knew what the fuck was going on. I mean, that's why I don't park if you pass by my house, I don't park my cars out. I don't park them in the backyard. I don't. I mean, this truck right here, fucking the lights will stay on and shit like that. They actually cut one of my brake lights because they wanted me to get pulled over or some bullshit. I mean, they tried everything from trying to scare me from that and this and that. And just like all sorts of bullshit. I mean, but you have to hear these people out because their stories are true. I mean, that's the whole thing about that. When it comes down to that, these people are actors. And it gets me pissed off because I think, man, why the fuck am I going to let some little punk ass bitch that fucking kills people with a microphone, don't even got the balls to do it himself? He's not a real gangster. I mean, a real gangster will fucking get off and blast or do this and that. I mean, they're not gangsters. They're not fucking mobsters. They're not fucking, these motherfuckers are fucking, pretty much, they're fucking technical support. I mean, that's all they are. It's like, are you gonna let a fucking telemarketer kill you? I mean, are you gonna let one of these motherfucking telemarketers really kill you? Really? That's what you have to understand is, and right now, all right, before my videos, my YouTube videos, they would keep running. They would keep running, and all I had to do was make the video because I made 2 videos and it aired. All right, I made 2 videos and they aired, and now they go back to whenever I click off of it, they stay off. I mean, whenever I have to be on there and let it load that way. If not, it won't upload. That's how it was in the beginning. I mean, because obviously they jumped out of somebody told them to jump out of my shit. I mean, all my messages are getting blocked. Which either way, I'm reporting a crime. That's a crime on itself. Because that's fucking, I mean, whatever it means. I'll look it up and see what the fuck it actually is. Because fucking, I mean, that's not intimidation of a witness. It's like fucking, I mean, they're trying to stop the truth from coming out. But when it comes down to it, I mean, this documentary, I'm gonna do it either way. Even fucking, if fucking some way, somehow, I have to finance it. I mean, what I want to do is, I'm trying to get help on it to buy to get this technology. I mean, get fucking radio frequency scanner. I mean, get fucking, I mean, these people fucking, when it comes down to it, I mean, get them checked. Go everything from fucking mental institutes to fucking prisons. I mean, because that's what I understand. Is that these people made them kill once, they're going to make you kill again. I mean, that's if they're lucky enough to not get fucking, to not make them kill themselves. Because when it comes down to it, these people, that's what they don't understand. Is that fucking, they are in a business where they kill people. Okay? So what's gonna happen to them? Man, I say this all the time, and they say that they're trying to say that I say this because I'm trying to scare them. Honest to God, I wouldn't have been stupid enough to sign the contract where you kill people like that. I mean, it's like fucking, they brag about it. It's so embarrassing to hear. They brag, they've had this many murders. I used to have this fucking dumb fuck. He say, I've had fucking over 100,000 murders, and he was serious, man. He was serious. Like you could tell whenever they're serious and whenever they're not. I mean, he was serious. He would brag about it. He'd be like, what the fuck? Does that make you fucking a god or what? Does that make you special? You kill people with microphones. And the sorry part about it is they kill people and then they kill either whenever they make it seem like it's their own head. Make you do it and then they accept no blame for it. So man, this is America, man. This is fucking, we deserve justice. I mean, we deserve fucking, they fucking did this shit for 6 years. I mean, I deserve fucking justice for this. I mean, there's all people that have died because of it. I mean, there's little kids that have died. I mean, they look it up. I mean, all you have to do is look up people that have killed because of hearing voices. It's the same shit. The same fucking shit. Everything I'm telling you of how, man, they said that, oh, the devil, they'll show you pictures of the devil, and it's funny to me. Because when it comes down to it, I was like, the devil's gonna make you fucking use your ass as a fucking slipper. I mean, you're gonna be his bitch. Because how the fuck are you gonna say you're about the devil and not really be about the devil? Because they've said everything, they're devil worshippers to us, they're Scientologists, shit like that. I mean, but when it comes down to it, this one day, I was in my son's baptism. No, my daughter's baptism. And then fucking this girl was hearing, I mean, beautiful voice. I'm not gonna say, I mean, she was singing the song, a church song I've never heard in my life. I mean, when it comes down to it, I've heard songs or whatever, I've heard them in Spanish. I mean, we were at the Catholic Church. She was singing it word from word, and I just fucking, whenever she said that, I was like, what the fuck? I fucking like, I was paying attention to over there, and all of a sudden I was like, you know I don't know this song, right? How the fuck are you singing it? And then she started going like, no, 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 no. I was like, you guys make it so fucking obvious, man. I'm everything, I mean, to my videos, to fucking the song, the jammer noise. That's a fucking big fucking thing right there. I mean, I have a couple fucking, and it sounds, it's like a wow, like fucking crazy. I actually have a fucking sound. I mean, I have one that the fucking, that's exactly how it sounds on one of my videos. I mean, how I got that, I got it with a fucking, with one of the bird hearers, the bird fucking listening devices, those little fucking whatever, one of those, and my phone. I mean, it was quiet, whatever, and this is the whole thing about it. I pointed it to the left, it sounded louder, and then I would point it to the right, and you could barely hear it. I mean, so obviously they have things in these people's houses. They have things in my house. I mean, everything from fucking, I've heard everything from drilling. I mean, sometimes at night, I'll hear drilling. I mean, which I was thinking, alright then, where would you put fucking something on a house where you don't want nobody to see it? And my house has dirt on the side. Alright, obviously you're gonna dig a little bit down under and do it there. I mean, because you're not gonna do it right on the wall. I mean, but it's just like little shit like that. I mean, it's just fucking common sense bullshit. But I mean, when it comes down to it, the reason I'm making this video is because, like I said, if you look up Mindless X3, you'll see the letter I wrote to Congress. I actually told fucking Joe Biden or whatever his name is, don't be a hypocrite. He's going to all these fucking mass shootings. He's going, I understand. I mean, if he does not know about it, I understand. But the thing about it, it's plain as view. I mean, it's all there. I mean, he's the president. He could fucking look it up. I mean, and whenever they fucking, the FBI raided that fool from Colorado's house, they didn't check for no wires or nothing. I mean, there's a whole thing about it. Like, I mean, what made me feel fucking that was crazy was that after he did the shooting, it's like he snapped out of it. And he said, oh, I want my mom, I want my mom. Does that sound like a fucking hardcore fucking mass shooter? I mean, that's the whole thing about it, is they fucking, like the other day, they made me feel pain, like right here. And that's the only reason why I'm going. I know exactly what they're doing, but I want to find out what they can find out. That's the only reason why I'm taking these steps. And if there's any evidence there, like, and when it comes down to it, I know they're doing their own lawsuit. I said, I'm gonna do my own. I mean, because once this gets out, I'm not gonna ask for no fucking. I'm gonna ask for fucking millions. I'm gonna fucking break these motherfuckers. Because at the end of the day, they try to make me into a fucking mass shooter and laughed about it. They try to make me into a fucking criminal, which I'm not. I mean, I live in fucking Liberal, Kansas. I mean, anybody, even the fucking police know me. They know I'm fucking straightforward. I mean, they know fucking, when it comes down to it, I'm about my fucking family. Ain't nobody gonna hurt my family. I love them to death. That's what it comes down to. I will give my life up to save my family. My babies, my wife, my mom, everybody. My brothers, when it comes down to it, I will give my life to make sure they make it. And that's one of the things I asked my Santa Muerte, was to let me be here to make sure they're safe. mean, because fucking sometimes they try to say, oh yeah, we put it in your kids, we did this, we did that, blah blah blah. And I mean, that's bullshit. I mean, but fucking, you never know. Well, these motherfuckers, they're little bitches. And like I said something about fucking, it's just like whenever you use common sense. What the fuck? Alright, anyways. Fucking, I said that because, man, they were saying, alright, they were trying to tell me, this is the bullshit, it sounds like bullshit, alright, that whenever they put B2K, that they use a drill, alright, which obviously it would fucking leave fucking something in the skull, I mean, because they can't break the skull. They're not going to get a needle and just stab it right through. I mean, and they use gas, which, I mean, think about it with common sense. This is bullshit. It sounds like bullshit. I mean, they're not going to get a fucking needle and just stab it through. They're not going to get a drill. I mean, they're not going to risk getting their ass beat by a grown-ass man. I mean, they're not. It's fucking, it's stupid. I mean, it's stupid as fuck. I mean, if you really think about it. I mean, because, I mean, like I said, I've seen videos before. I've practically seen everything. I mean, when it comes down to it, I've heard fucking a lot of people's stories. I mean, but that's the one thing that nobody talks about is the fucking, they talk about hearing the voices and the torture and the cussing and shit like that. I mean, and you see it whenever they're talking that they sound a little bit fucking like a little bit slower. I mean, because that's the blanking. That's the whole blanking in the mind. That's what they do, and they make you seem like you can't think. Like right now, they're blanking my mind. Oh, anyways. All right, when it comes down to it, the only way, if it's in the head, all right, the only way to do it is when the skull's soft. I mean, so when it comes down to it, I mean, this is just my opinion. I mean, it's like fucking, it's common sense, tell you. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. Is they act funny about it, but can you imagine somebody coming in your house, drilling a hole in your head, and putting a chip, I mean, and saying, all right, man. No, they activate you after. Because why? I mean, I seen all this shit that was unexplainable. When I was 16, I seen fucking a clown, a dog, it was all crazy. It was like, I mean, and it looked like a clown peeking through the window, and it was just that one day. I mean, all this, it sounds crazy as fuck to say that, oh, they went into a house and fucking did it to you and this and that. Obviously, it's in there. They have it on record. And then they fucking make you mean, they do it after. I mean, but like I said, fucking, for anybody that's watching these videos, I'm not lying about it. I'm not scared of these people. I'm not scared of no fucking FBI. I'm not scared of no fucking CIA. At the end of the day, I'm protected by her. I mean, and when it comes down to it, everything you dish out will be returned. I'm not over here fucking trying to fucking, I mean, I'm not trying to fucking threaten nobody or nothing. It's just karma's a bitch. I mean, I'm not fucking, I mean, I'm not doing shit. Like, I mean, when it comes down to it,